Okay, we'll start things off in this account mainly because I am not a dragon user. It's also worth noting that I unlocked the Dark Crown on everything, and Supercell is kind enough to give us the Mighty Morsel, which is the max equipment for 3 attacks. Oh wait, did I activate both of them? That's unfortunate, but that's okay. With that in mind, we'll go ahead and use it for war. Looks like I already had an idea of what I want to use. You know what? I'll use it. We'll see how it does. And now I have max equipment as well. That is really nice, but we'll go ahead and put on the minion prints that I do not have. That's unfortunate. Minion prints, let's go and use a book. Okay, good to go. And he'll be max for both attacks, which will be really nice. Hopefully this does good. Keep in mind I'm not a dragon user. Hydra's Hydra, so I think it will be Kuchikopi. And already this is a really spread out base, so with that in mind, I can actually get the most value just for pathing. If I can get the heroes towards the town hall, and I think it'd be a good idea to use the siege barracks on this one just to go get this off the board. The only bad part is I'll be leaving out the monolith, but we'll see how that does. So to start things up, I do want to place a baby drag here to create a funnel, and I can just use a zap quake here just to create pathing and get this off the board. This way when I use the king right here, he should go towards the right, and once the king makes it over here, I can place the queen, E-Titan as well, and a siege barrack over here just to create a funnel for the heroes. This way when I wall break here, I can use the king ability when she gets a little bit closer, that way I can open up all these walls for the queen, and the queen should be able to snipe everything else. I can actually just support them by sitting in the Hydra here, and they should go around the rest of the base. But yeah, that's the plan. Hopefully it goes good. Not really much of a Hydra user, so this is definitely not the best way to use it, but it's the only way that I can use it. Okay, there we go. Just like the plan, we'll start off with the baby drag here. This way, I can zoom in, just quick all of this. Perfect. And once the baby drag takes out all of that, then we'll place the king right here. This way, when I place the queen, she won't go back up, hopefully. I was just trying to zoom in, not place the queen. We'll see what happens here. Okay, there we go. Siege barracks over here. I almost forgot. Maybe I could have started off with that, but that's okay. Looks like I gotta use the king ability early. Mainly for the queen, and I can also create a funnel. But I also opened up all the walls already, so that's perfect. Okay, there we go. Let's go and rage up the queen. Poison up the CC when they target onto the king. Especially with the phoenix, he should be able to take all of it out. And let's see. I could support the P.E.K.K.A.s, but I'm not going to. I want to let the queen get as max value as possible. So queen ability now. Okay, there we go. And while that's going on, let's place 2 dragons right here. That should be good. I forgot test loons. That's kind of bad. So we definitely got to fix this army just a little bit. Okay, there we go. And then let's see. I don't want to use an early warning ability yet, but I could be stingy and just hold on to it until I get to close to the monolith. Actually, warning ability. Red Air Minefield. That's always OP. It's a super gobby, super gobby. Let's rage up this super dragons along with freezing the monolith. I could take out the headhunter as well. Yeah, definitely some improvements for this army, that's for sure. The minion prince is going to ramp up, and I can use the minion prince ability when he targets onto the mortar, freeze everything up. Maybe I could have used it over on the air defense, kind of regretting that. That being said, the Skelly Riders are alive, taking for the minion prince. And him being fully ramped up, I should be able to take it to the queen really quick. Perfect. Nice. Definitely OP. And super wall breaks over here. If you're used to cloning everything, then that's definitely the superior version to this one. But like I said, it's the only way I can use Hydra. Okay, now this one's really interesting. Now this one's actually probably perfect. Okay, sweepers are right next to each other, so I can definitely use the giant arrow just to get them off the board. That being said, how can I get the max value with the heroes? I have been failing on my attacks, mainly because I'm testing things out and seeing what's working and what's not. But this one, I can definitely get the monolith with the zap quake. I can use the queen ability early on to get the sweepers, and then we'll just try to use the long launcher to get the heroes across the base. So we'll definitely test things out. So to start things off, I'll place a baby drag over here, that way I can create a little bit of a funnel, along with another baby drag over here to create a funnel over here. This way I can wall break, send in the king over here, that way he goes inside, and I can use the queen over here with a giant arrow just to get the sweepers off the board. And I can also bring in a giant because I don't think healers would be the play, along with the log launcher towards the town hall. I think that's the best way I can do that. So I'm just going to assume the heroes are going to be able to take out the town hall, and I can use the Hydra here and they should be able to go around the other side of the base. Hopefully. That's what I'm thinking anyway. And definitely can't forget this, otherwise it kind of defeats the purpose of the attack. Okay, there we go. So just like the plan, we'll place a baby drag here, place a baby drag over here. We'll go and zap quake the monolith. That'll be good. There we go. And then of course we'll place the king over here with a wall break. Okay, there we go. We're going to angle the queen right here. Queen ability. I missed the sweepers. Of course I would. Well, use the king ability when he targets onto the ricochet cannon. Queen's going to go around the base, unfortunately. But I can probably funnel her in, hopefully. If not, that's perfectly fine. Let's see. queens going around the base. That's unfortunate. With that in mind, we'll go and place the Scaly Riders, minion prince as well. We'll use some dragons over here to create a funnel. We're going to poison up the minions, the super minions. That'll be good. We'll rage up the Yetis, that way they can get a little bit of value. And let's see. Everything else is looking good. We'll use the minion prince ability early on, that way it can freeze everything along the way. And we'll place some super gobbies here and here. Head on for whatever. And a Warner Prince ability just to get the poison tower. There we go, looking good. We'll go and rage everything up. And I'll save the freezes for the enemy, for the town hall along with the queen. That'd be good. Okay, there we go. Looking good. Maybe it was best case scenario the queen went around. But definitely a little scary, not gonna lie. I can definitely tell the difference between a dragon user and someone who just picks it up, i.e. me. But luckily for me, the Dark Crown's picking up the slack, and the queen went off. So GG to this guy. Okay, let's see. So I think this will be the final Hydra attack, and honestly, I do prefer the Mass Dragon version of this attack. Or you can go ahead and go Mass Scaly Riders as well. That's also stronger than what I'm using. Mainly because I am splitting up the army quite a bit by bringing in the E-Titan and stuff like that. Along with the Zapquake is not perfect for Hydra, but it's working for me mainly because the bases. We're going to go for this 80% Monkey D Garp. That's really cool. And already, sheesh, look at this. Oh wait, it's a base I attacked last video. But sheesh, look at this value already. That's perfect. Let's see. I can definitely use the heroes to get the town hall along with the fire spitters. Okay, I have an idea for this. Let's see. So for this one, I do want to go ahead and start things off with the Yeti right here and the Yeti right here. That way I can take out the archer towers. And I do want to bring in an ice golem for the heroes. This way I can wall break. Send in my king, queen. This way they can take out the town hall along with the enemy heroes. And I can use the king ability with the soccer ball to take all this out. And while the heroes are doing the thing over here, I can use the Hydra over here in this corner, and they should stay on the inside of the base. To make sure that happens, I'll place the siege barracks over here just to make sure everything stays funneled in, along with a couple super gobbies. We'll see how it goes. 2 Yetis and 3 super gobbies. I think that'll be good, hopefully. Okay, so just like the plan, we'll go and place the Yeti right here, Yeti right here. As long as I can take out the archer towers, that'd be good. Let's go into Earthquake all of this, Sapquake all of it as well. That'll be good. And then, let's see, once the Yeti pops and takes out the archer tower, then we'll get started. Actually, we'll get started right now. Ice Golem first, King, Queen, E-Titan, Wall Breaker, along with a Rage, just to get through everything. Unfortunately, the Yeti didn't take that out, so King's gonna walk around. We'll use the King ability to funnel him back inside. Never mind, he's gonna do his thing. You go King, be a King. Okay, let's see, we're gonna use the Queen ability to get through everything, and also activate all of that. We'll poison up the witches as soon as they target onto the giant. Perfect. Place the dragons. Gobby. Siege barracks right here. And I'm going to hold on to, what's it called? There we go. I was holding on to the Scaly Riders so they don't shoot too far ahead. I could freeze up the Invisi Tower, but that would be a bad idea. Everything's splitting up, so I'll use the warning ability. Okay, we'll rage up this section of dragons. That way they can catch up to the other section. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Giant's doing his thing. And we'll use the Prince ability in a little bit. Actually, we'll go and freeze this up for the Queen. That way she can activate the Invisi Tower if she can. Okay, perfect. Just one shot. Perfect. Queen for the win. Gabi over here. And we'll use the Minion Prince ability when he targets onto something that can... Perfect. Freeze everything up. Nice. Now it's up to the Minion Prince and the low HP dragons. So we'll see how this goes. Nice. Everything's tanking for the Minion Prince. Scaly Riders should be able to take out the multi-archer. I'm hoping anyway. If not, the Minion Prince will. And just barely enough. Sheesh. But yeah, GG to this guy. And great way to end dragon attacks. But yeah, if you want to use this attack, then definitely use Scaly Riders in mass or regular dragons in mass. Definitely the stronger version. Always good to test things out. Okay, I like the scenery. Okay, we'll end things off with Super Bacon. Yeah, we'll go and switch things over to Super Bacon, mainly because it's my favorite attack. We're definitely going to lose this one, but that's okay. Let's go for the lowest percentage, just in case my clan can do something. Okay, now this one's really interesting. CC's over here, and the Giga Bomb's over here as well. So it's an offset town hall with a multi-inferno covering it, Giga Bomb, and it's a centralized monolith. That is going to be kind of scary with a queen charge, but I think I'll be Kuchikopi. So to start things off, we'll place a couple balloons here, along with a blimp, and pop it over the expo. That way we can also lower the CC. This way I can place the queen here, and she should go towards the right. While the queen is making her way towards the right and taking on the CC, I can place my king on the bomb tower, and he should go towards the left. Just to make sure, I'll place a baby drag here, just create a funnel. And I should be able to wall break here, and the reason why I do that is so that way if the queen doesn't take this one, she'll take this one. Because she might target onto this multi-archer, and that could be a problem. Because of the layout of the space, if I place an RC here to take out the Springtrap mortar, I'm assuming, I can send in the bacon on the ricochet cannon and they'll stay on the inside and they should be able to take out the rest of the base. That's what I'm hoping for anyway, so we'll see what happens. I don't really need the frozen arrow, so we'll put on the giant. And the main reason why is so that way if the monolith targets onto the queen, I can use the ability to have the giant take damage and also open the wall for the queen. Okay, so just like the plan, we'll start things off with 2 loons here. Wait a little bit, blimp. Queen over here. Okay, and we'll pop it right over the expo. There we go. Looking good. Pulled the full CC. We'll go and poison up the furnace, mainly because it's the only thing I have to worry about. And let's see. Queen's going to target onto the archer tower, which is nice. So with that in mind, we'll go and place some archer here. Test loon. We're going to hold on to the healers and space them out just like this. That'll be good. While that's going on, king, baby drag here. Druid to heal him back up. Wall break here, that'll be good. Perfect, we're gonna place another druid. 2 more healers on the queen. And let's see. We'll use the king ability now to open up all the walls, so I didn't really need those wall breakers, so we'll see what happens with that. Okay, king's gonna do his thing. Unfortunately, I don't have any more druids for the bacon, but that's okay. Yeah, I'll be Kuchikopi. Let's go and rage everything up. Freeze up the town hall, that way the healers can survive. Let's see. I can actually switch up the plan a little bit. We'll go and place RC, send in the bacon. There we go. Baby Warden. Queen ability now. Let's send Vizier as well. Rage her up. Wall break for the queen as well. There we go. Perfect. Heal through the damage. 2 headhunters for the enemy queen. Freeze up the monolith along with the highest DPS. Rage up the queen. Now should be good. And we're going to use the Warden ability just to get through everything. Nice. Okay, there we go. We're going to use the bacon to funnel the bacon. If I can click it. Okay, looking good. Gobby. Test loon to distract. Test. There we go. Nice. Queen's still alive somehow. I'll take it though. Headhunter for the enemy king. And let's see. We'll use the RC ability when she gets a little bit closer to the multi-inferno. Actually, I don't have to worry about anything. That's definitely GG's. So it all worked out in the end. But Super Bacon's my bread and butter. So GG to this guy. Great way to end the video. But GG's to these guys, and they definitely went off on our clan, that's for sure. They should be able to get it perfect depending on the final 2 people. I'm assuming these 2 are going to go perfect. But overall, oh, this is fitting. Hydra is a lot of fun, and I can definitely see why people use it. But if you're going to use this specific army that I've been using, instead of using Hydra, I would recommend using Mass Dragons or Mass Scaly Riders. Can't go wrong with either of those. But anyways, I can use this part of the video to say hi. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching, especially if you made it this far. And hopefully you had a good day. If not, have a better one tomorrow. But yeah, on to the outro. Okay, that's a good place to end. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. But yeah, it's been AOZ, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks, guys.